Hey, it's Dakota-Raé and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is the last part of the Gousto series. It is episode 4 of the 4-part series, 4 weeks, a month, trying Gousto. You get the drift. You should have seen the last 3 episodes. If not, I will leave them in the little playlist here. And I will just let you endure the last 4 time lapses of me cooking, and then I will end up with my final thoughts. It's the final week of the Gousto box. But you already know I'm probably signing up for the rest of the year. Actually, yeah, I am already signed up for the next year because I got too excited and I've already got like the next 3 boxes because I'm addicted. The recipes are just too good. So what I've got with this time is 10-minute sesame pork and egg fried rice. The Joe Wicks with Gousto spicy chicken chili with feta, cheese and avocado. I'm really excited about this because the only time I've ever had avocado is in a salad and I've never had feta cheese before, so that'll be interesting. I've also got the Indonesian prawn fried rice and smashed cucumber. Honestly, is that the second one with the egg? Okay, so I've got 2 with egg here. I'm really wanting to try and get into eating eggs because all the health benefits, and also how tasty does that look? Can't argue with it. And then also the spiced shakshuka with feta and crunchy pita, but obviously the pita is not gluten-free, so I will just give that to Adam. And I'm sure there's something else. Oh, this has a soy sauce packet which I will also give to Adam. But other than that, oh, and the same with this one. But the other one that's actually gluten-free is this one. But these 2 come with soy sauce packets that I can just give to Adam. And then this one, I'll just give him the pita breads. I'm not too fussed about it. So I've got bits and bobs bags. Very cool. The deadly pita breads. They've definitely got wheat in. Very clearly shown here. I know that my camera's not going to focus because it hits me. Just trust me, it says gluten there. So I'm just going to throw them straight to Adam. I'm not going to bother with them. And let's have a look. Oh! Got a whole lot of eggs this time around. Is that all of them? Jesus Christ. Might as well have given me half a dozen eggs. But there you go. I actually really love how it comes in a kilo box because then I don't have to worry about them turning up broken. I've also got parsley, pepper, spinach, the basmati rice. Oh my god, this microwave rice tastes so nice. It doesn't taste like microwave rice. I feel like sometimes you get microwave rice and it tastes like not plasticky but like really hard. This one's perfect, especially the brown one. Leek. Lots and lots of leek, kidney beans, chopped tomatoes, half a cucumber, tiny carrot, red onion and a lime. Also, I don't know if I mentioned in my previous Gousto videos, but I have this random, and I only just found out what it was today. It's not a leek, it's, oh my god, I forgot it already. Lemongrass. Lemongrass. I don't know if I've missed it in a previous recipe. I guess I'll see when I go back in the footage, but I've not used it, and no, I don't really know what to use it with because I don't really know what it tastes like. So yeah, it's just been kind of chilling in my fridge. So that's there. And then see in the chill box, chicken, peas, feta cheese, 2 packs, an avocado, pork mince, oh, prawns, I absolutely love prawns, and a bit of ginger. And that's it, that's everything. I'm really excited for week 4. Recipe 1 of week 4. It's the Indonesian prawn fried rice and smashed cucumber. There are 2 items in this that I can't actually use, which is the bag of fried onions and the soy sauce packet, but I'm just gonna use my own soy sauce and not use the fried onions. So the ingredients. Ow! Just nearly cut my finger. Again. It was only last recipe where I've annihilated my thumb. Oh, she's doing it again.
rice.
Oh no! It's fine. I don't want to do this. I don't want to play anymore.
Stick in my fridge, really.
I don't have that luxury. Unfortunately, Adam, I mean, you wouldn't know this, but I have celiac disease.
What's that?
Exactly. That just seems silly, doesn't it? What is that? Why does it tell me to do that? If I just, what? I'm just gonna cut it, because that just seems, what a waste of a clean rolling pin. No! I'm just slicing it like a normal person.
I think beating it to soften it, to get all the juices going.
It's fine. That's what your mouth's for. I'll beat it with my teeth. I love the smell of cucumber.
This smells very nice and
Fresh.
Yeah.
I knew you were going to say that. Right. Cover it with a clean tea towel.
And then beat it.
I just want conveniency. None of this. I just want to chop it and put it in a pan and call it a day. None of this beaten to a bowl. That's a lot of cucumber. Do you want some cucumber?
Good.
Sure.
I love one.
Go on, because I'm putting vinegar on it, so take a couple of bits.
Mmm.
Oh, it's delicious. Right. Da 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 da. I'm a chef. Look at me go. Ah! Woohoo! Woo! Oh boy! Oh boy! Ah! That was scary. I would give that a 2 out of 10. Did not like, would not recommend.
I think you need more oil in this baby.
The stress of this, honestly, I don't even know if this egg is cooked. I'm a little bit worried. Oh, but they dip the eggs though. Oh, all is saved. All is saved. I'm happy about that. Interesting. I think my favourite recipes are definitely the ones with rice. And this is probably the most I've had of cucumber in a really long time. Normally I just have it with salad. It's tasty. I would give this a 4.5 out of 5. Recipe 2 of week 4, the spice shakshuka with feta and crunchy pitta. As I mentioned in the previous clip, I'm just gonna ignore the pita bread. I've already given it to Adam because it's not gluten-free. I think the rest of this recipe is, so I'm just gonna go ahead and make it. Here's all the ingredients. Let's go. The stress that was involved in this was astronomical. Adam also was trying to stir the pot and thrown half of it on the floor, so... I mean, it looks good, and the eggs are still dippy, yay, because I was really worried about that. I don't have a lid for the pot that we use, and it said to like put a lid on, and I think that's probably to help steam cook the eggs, because it was all sticking to the bottom of the pot, so it's a little bit charcoaled. But it smells really nice. I've never had feta cheese before, so I'm really nervous. But it looks really, really delicious, and I'm really happy that the eggs are still dippy, so let's go, I guess. Just trying to get a little bit of everything on the fork. Oh, that feta cheese is very strong. I don't know what I was expecting, but that wasn't it. I mean, I'm not mad. It's not something I would go for. She says as I've got another recipe with feta cheese in also. I am lactose intolerant, so I do try to avoid dairy, but she likes to live on the edge and take risks sometimes. I think this is going to be one of those dishes, like, you know when you get something that's in a dish and you don't particularly like it, so you try and mix it with everything else just to like eat it so you don't waste it. I think that's going to be one of those things. I don't hate it, but it's like not what I expected it to be. I've never had feta cheese before. It's fine. I can cope with it. The only cheese that I ever did like was like red Leicester, like really dark orange cheese, or Baby Bells. That's it. Oh, and halloumi, obviously. I still eat halloumi now, but any other cheese, I don't really eat cheese. I'm not really keen on it. I think without the feta though, delicious, 10 out of 10. But because of the feta cheese and because I'm not keen on the feta cheese, would still give it a 4.5. Because it's so tasty, I'm just not keen on the cheese, that's all. And I feel like, to me, someone who doesn't eat cheese, it feels really cheesy. And I don't really like that. Like, it overbears all the rest of the flavours. So really the only flavours I'm really picking up is like tomato, pepper, cheese. But I wouldn't risk my insides for this cheese. Overall, ease of cooking, great until I had to try and cook the eggs without the lid. I think I'm just getting really like comfy with cooking now, that it doesn't feel so aggressively crazy. And like, I'm open to trying any recipe. You know, I think you can probably guess what I'm going to say by the end of this video, but I've already planned the next 3 weeks ahead of Gousto foods. I was going to take a little break over Christmas just because I thought that I'd probably get some Christmas food in, but because I've liked all of the recipes for the next 3 weeks, I'm just going to keep ordering it. So I think this is my life now, and I'm not mad because for once in my goddamn life I'm actually eating good food and not just like living off potatoes and gluten-free bread. But yeah, without the cheese, 5 out of 5. With the cheese, 4.5. I like it, it's okay. I imagine this will still be nice as leftovers. Third recipe of the final week is the spicy chicken chili with feta and avocado. I'm actually not going to add the feta cheese just because it was in yesterday's recipe and I didn't actually really like it. And I don't usually have dairy anyway, so I'm just going to make this without the cheese. And here's the ingredients. I'm excited about this one. This one looks really nice. Pulling the chicken was so much easier this time. I didn't quite capture it on the video because I thought I was recording, but it wasn't. But I did it not in the pan, because last time I tried to do it in the pan it was like near impossible because for some reason our pans don't like to sit on the hobs. This was supposed to have feta cheese. I'm not really a fan, so I'm just going to skip that. Overall, I thought this was quite easy to cook. It looks really tasty. Obviously, I've just put the whole portion on one plate. I will be leaving half of this for tomorrow. I'm not going to eat it all in one sitting. I would maybe even go as far to say that this could possibly do 3 portions because there's quite a lot of food here. I've still got half the rice in a pot and half the avocado. I'm really excited about having the avocado in this because I don't usually eat avocado. In fact, I think I've only had it a handful of times. So yeah, I guess I'll just give it a go. Just going to get a little bit of everything. It just tastes like chili. I mean, I guess it kind of is. Oh well, it says spicy chicken chili. This is really nice. I can't really taste the avocado with it though. I definitely think I put way too much water in this. I think it was really easy to cook. It's really tasty. I like never eat chicken, but since doing this Gousto thing, I found myself gravitating towards a lot of the chicken recipes. I feel like I've got over my fear of undercooking raw meat now, because it's so easy to follow the instructions, and I feel like it just kind of puts your mind at ease to know that like if you follow the instructions, which I never really do, then you'll be fine. But yeah, it's really made me see chicken in a different way, because usually I would just have it like cook it on its own and then have Nando's sauce with it. Like that was something that I ate for like a solid 3 months in lockdown. And now I can't even eat it now because like the smell of it makes me feel sick. But incorporating it in like a sauce dish with rice is really good. I'm really enjoying it. Oh, it's so good. I would really give this like a 5 out of 5. This is up here with some of my faves. And it's so easy to cook. I think if I was to try and make this vegan so that me and Adam could have it together, I'd probably just use like a meat replacement like corn chicken or something. This is the final recipe of week 4 of my month of trying Gousto. This is the 10-minute sesame pork and egg fried rice. This is gluten-free apart from the soy sauce, so obviously I'll just use my own soy sauce, and Adam will just add that to the stash of soy sauce packets that he's been collecting. These are the ingredients. I think you already know from this point that I'm gonna stick at Gousto, but I just thought you'd enjoy to see the rest of the recipes. If you do want to just see me film my weekly Gousto boxes from here on out, please let me know, because I am really enjoying it, and I think it's interesting to see what recipes are available on Gousto and how gluten-free friendly it is. I'm so happy with it. But anyways, let's get on with the last recipe. The stress and anxiety involved in this dish. It better taste good. It better be worth it. It looks good. I've never cooked pork before, especially not mince, so I'm a bit scared. I do think it's cooked though, so. I think it needs more soy sauce. It's really bland. I don't think it was worth the stress. Like, I think it's good for a quick dish. Quick, assuming you know how to make it. You're not flinging rice everywhere and burning it. I also didn't read the instructions properly. It said to grate it, and I ended up ribboning the carrot, which is fine because it looks cute. I'm not blown away. I think maybe it just needs some spice. I think because I'm so used to putting garlic in every recipe so far, I'm like, where's the flavour? Like, a lot of the ones with meat in were very like saucy, so it didn't just taste like meat, but this just kind of tastes like, I don't know, it doesn't have much flavour. I probably wouldn't make this again, just because I'm not really a huge fan of pork anyway, so I'd probably give it like a, I want to say like a 2.5. It really didn't wow me. And it just feels like, I don't know, when you think, oh crap, there's nothing in the cupboards, let's just bung it all together. Not vibing. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, after I've rambled on for, I don't know, like 5 months at this point. I am so sorry. This video is so late. Honestly, I'm just chaotic as hell. I just can't seem to get into a routine to keep up with these videos, so I sincerely apologise. But I hope you've enjoyed it anyway. I'm just going to end up with my final thoughts here, and then I will never bother you about these videos again. Unless, of course, that you request them, then I will begrudgingly do so. I'm just kidding. I've actually really enjoyed this. I'm just really lazy at editing. Anyways, thanks for sticking around, I guess. Enjoy. I don't know how to explain how much of an impact Gousto's had on my life. Like, honestly, it's crazy. Like, I feel like I've always had an issue with food, flavours, that kind of thing. And even prior to finding out I had celiac disease, I thought that I was a fussy eater. And now with Gousto, I've tried so many different like flavours, ingredients that I never thought I would ever eat or thought that I didn't like. And now I've learned how to cook. I wouldn't even say I'm a fussy eater anymore. I just feel like I've really like got it together and I've found food that I really like. I mean, don't get me wrong, there was some recipes that I was like, probably won't cook again, but it's nice to know that I've tried them to make that up for myself. I feel like I've told everyone and their mums about Gousto because I feel so passionate about what it does and, you know, the impact that it's had on my life. I don't have to go shopping anymore, and going shopping was such a chore for me because it would always stress me out trying to find out what I could eat. And granted, now that I have loads of recipes that I can choose from, I could go shopping and buy the ingredients myself, but I like being able to not have to leave my house for food, especially in a pandemic. That has been really good for me, and knowing that all of my ingredients are weighed out and cared for is great. And just sort of getting me out of the funk of eating the same foods. I really will not be giving up on Gousto. It's something that I can see myself for doing for the foreseeable future. And I've been doing it for nearly every week since starting to film this video, so maybe like 3 months now. And granted, there's been like 1 or 2 weeks that I've missed out on because I haven't really liked many of the meals, but it has been nearly every week. And I have such a thick cookbook now, which really I should have brought up to show you. I might insert a clip here. He's thick! But no, seriously. This is a lot of recipes. I don't know how many I have now, but it's a lot. It's a lot. Woo! Yes. And I'm just so happy. Like, it's honestly changed the game for me. There's been a couple of recipes that we've redid ourselves and like changed up to use like different ingredients, like to make non-vegan food vegan, and it's just been so good. And I think because most of the time I'm like eating the Gousto by myself and it's supposed to be for 2 people, it means that I have an extra portion for the next day so I don't have to cook. So I'm kind of doing like cooking 1 meal now, getting a free meal because I'm not having to cook the next day because I have leftovers. And that's been awesome because sometimes when you can't bother cooking and you realise you've got leftovers from the next day, you're like, compliments to the chef, thank you past Dakota for feeding me today, it's great. But I've really enjoyed Gousto and I feel like I tell everyone and their mums about it. It's honestly, it's changed my life and I'm so happy with it, and I intend to keep up with it for the foreseeable future. I can't praise it enough. I'm so glad that I tried it, and I can't see myself doing without it now. I will say I was going to try and do like a HelloFresh series so I could kind of like compare the two, but they don't have a gluten-free section, and when I looked at the FAQs it said that they can't say that things are gluten-free in case of like cross-contamination, and I kind of don't want to take the risk. It seems kind of, you know, I don't know how I feel about it. So maybe not, but I'd really like for them to sort that out and to make a gluten-free option, or to make things so like there's no contamination. Because I mean, if Gousto can do it, HelloFresh, what is your excuse? Come on, everything's pre-packaged. This is 2021 after all, and I don't want to have to pull out the stats for celiac disease, but it's pretty common. So, but if there comes a day that they do make a gluten-free option, I will definitely check them out, and I will film that for you guys, and then we can kind of compare the two. But from Gousto, I really do feel like Gousto is the one, and it's just so good. It's so good. I feel like I haven't explained a lot about it. I feel like in the first video maybe I did on how to order, but once you've ordered, you can kind of like rate recipes, you can even order your next box on the app, and you can get in touch with them if there's anything missing. Like there was a couple of weeks back where I was without some ingredients, and then another week I was without some recipe cards, and I literally just sent them an email and they sent the recipe card first class, and the ingredients, they just added some money to my balance. So they are really, really good when it comes to customer service, so I will praise them on that. And I would say 9 times out of 10 all of the ingredients are in really good condition. I've only ever had maybe like one battered pepper or something. So yeah, I highly recommend. I will also leave my referral link down in the description if you do want to join. Usually it's like 40% off, and then for the first month all of your boxes are at 30%, so it's a lot of money to save. So catch that referral link if you want to do that, and we can both save some money. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. I hope if you didn't think about joining Gousto that maybe you do now. I hope that I did it justice, and pardon me, I'm so hungry. Hungry for Gousto. I hope that you seeing me chaotically cook in my kitchen from little to no experience with, you know, food allergies, then you can maybe do it too, because I feel like they make it so easy, and I've now learned how to cook. I feel confident in the kitchen, hooray! And I know what flavours start to go together now, which was such a big thing for me. I know how to make meals. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on this. Have you tried Gousto? Have you tried HelloFresh? Have you tried any other food delivery boxes? I'd like to see if there's any more. I keep getting adverts for like a vegan ready meal service, but it's kind of expensive for ready meals, so I don't know if I'll do that just yet. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below, and if you're not subscribed already, please feel free to subscribe. And if strangely enough you haven't watched the rest of this series, I will leave these linked up here. And until then, see you in the next one. Bye!